Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So by popular request, by popular demand, you guys asked to see what I eat in a week on my keto journey, and I am answering your request with this video. So if you are interested in seeing some of my keto friendly meals, keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have never done a video like this, so I thought it would be easiest or best to show you everything that I'm going to eat this week, and then I'll show you as I prepare it and as I eat it, or not as I eat it, but on the plate. I'll show you the complete meal plated as well after I have prepared it. Some of the meals are what I like to call quick prepare meals, so I can prepare those on demand using my air fryer, using my oven. So I will cook those the night of. But as far as my meal prep for the week, I will show you how I prepare all of my meals for the week, especially the ones that I actually pre-cook before the day that I eat them. So let's go through this. And guys, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be on camera today. It's Sunday. I'm ready to get down to business and knock this out so I can go run the rest of my errands, and I do not look camera presentable right now, so I am not going to be in the film, but I will show you everything I eat, which is the important information. That's what you guys are here to see. So let me start here. For breakfast, I typically will boil 6 to 8 eggs for the week for me, and I'll do that on Sunday. I eat 2 eggs and 2 pieces of bacon. As you can see, the bacon is there. I just get the regular, this is hometown original, but sometimes I get thick cut or anything like that. I have heard that the uncured bacon is the best kind. So I usually eat 2 hard-boiled eggs and 2 slices of bacon most mornings at work. When I do not eat that, I make a smoothie. Now, I have not pulled out my smoothie ingredients only because I do not plan to have smoothies this week. That may change, but I don't plan to have smoothies this week. When I do have smoothies, I make the same smoothie every time. I put about 1.5 cups of spinach. I put about 4 large frozen strawberries. I use unsweetened coconut milk and a couple drops of liquid stevia. That's all that I use in my smoothies, and it tastes pretty good. Now, I have noticed that on the mornings that I drink the smoothies, it doesn't hold me over as long, or I feel a little hungry before it's time for me to eat my lunch, and I typically eat my lunch every day at the same time at work. So most days I try to eat the 2 hard-boiled eggs and the 2 slices of bacon. So that's breakfast. Okay. So for lunches and dinners, I just alternate between the meals that I make. This week I am going to have some tilapia, and I'm going to cook this in the air fryer. So you will see me season this today, but I'm not going to actually prepare it today. The air fryer gives it a little crisp that I like, all the food, and I prefer it over the oven. I also have thought out 2 bone-in pork chops. I have some turkey kielbasa and some fajita blend. This is just onions, green pepper, and red pepper. I am lazy, so I don't like to cut it myself. And I just sliced this up. You guys have seen me cook this meal 1,000 times. I sliced this up and saute it on the pan and season it. I do prepare this a day or 2 in advance. I'm going to have some chicken wings in the air fryer this week. And I'm also going to have probably some bacon and blue beef burgers. I got these from Whole Foods. If I don't have these beef burgers, then I'll have a fillet of salmon. I had a large steak this weekend, so I'm trying to limit my beef intake, but I probably will have this because it's more convenient for me. So those are going to be my staple meals. I'm also going to have some kale salad. I don't know if I probably have that for lunch, and I like to put these on my salads. I usually use the sweet and spicy version of this, but I wanted to try the herb and garlic one, and these are the Star Kids Tuna Creations. It only has 1 gram of net carbs in this one and 0.5 gram in the sweet and spicy, so I like to eat these. Sometimes I don't put any season on it because these tuna packets are pretty seasoned, or if I do put any dressing, if I do use dressing, it's ranch dressing. So that's going to be one of my lunches. For my sides, I like to keep my sides pretty healthy, and I will probably have the asparagus. I like to roast these in the oven. I will have steamable, guys, these steamable bags are a lifesaver. I love them. My whole freezer is full of them. I'll probably have steamable broccoli, steamable green beans, and when I make my broccoli steamed beans, oh, I forgot one more side that I will have, and it's one of my new faves. I just tried it last week and I love it. It is the rice cauliflower. It's so good, and it comes in a steamable bag. I believe this is a steamable bag. Yes, it is. So basically how I season this is I just use about a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter. I melt it in the microwave, and then I pour it over the veggies once they're finished being steamed, and then I just add a little salt and pepper, and that's it. That's all I do, and it tastes amazing. So let's move into my snacks this week. For my snacks, I love pepperoni. I have had the turkey pepperoni, but this is just the regular pepperoni. I love sharp cheddar. I love sharp cheddar cheese. This time I got just the regular cheddar because they didn't have sharp. I went to a different grocery store, but there's 12 in here. So what I'll do is I'll put two cheese sticks, and these are less than 1 gram of carbs. And then I'll put about 10 to 12 pepperonis in a sandwich bag, and that'll be a snack. This week I also tried a new snack, which is some Gouda cheese. I actually love Gouda cheese, but I have not had it since I have been on my keto journey, so I wanted to get some of this, and it has no carbs, of course. So, and then my last snack, which is a tried and true favorite, are just some barbecue flavored pork skins. I love these. I have tons of them, and I try to limit my intake on them because a lot of pork I hear is not good, but I do love these, and these are something good to snack on when you're watching a movie and you want popcorn or something like that, or you want chips. This is a good alternative. So this is everything that I will be eating this week, and now I'm going to start filming the preparation portion of the video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you later. Okay guys, so I told you guys for breakfast I have 2 hard-boiled eggs and 2 slices of bacon. So the first thing I like to do during my weekly meal prep is to boil my eggs, because those can be boiling while other things are cooking. So I have washed my hands, and these are my 8 eggs, and now I'm going to turn on my burner, as you can see, and I usually let these go for about 30 minutes. Okay guys, so the next thing I am going to do is prepare my bacon. I usually cook 1 whole package of bacon at a time. Most of the time this lasts me the entire week. If sometimes I am hungrier than normal and I have 3 slices of bacon, then around the Wednesday, Thursday mark, I'll put 3 or 4 more slices in the oven, because I do cook my bacon in the oven. I don't like to fry it on top of the stove because it makes more of a mess, and to me it's too crunchy. So I like to broil it in the oven, and what I do is I just line a baking sheet with some aluminum foil, like so. And I use some kitchen shears to open the bacon. And I just lay the bacon on the baking sheet. And this baking sheet, I don't know the size of it, but it usually fits an entire package of bacon. This bacon is a lot thinner than some of the other bacon that I buy, but it's fine. Okay guys, so here is my baking sheet full of my bacon for the week, and I am going to pop it in the oven and turn the oven on broil. Okay guys, so the next thing I like to do is to prepare my meat and cheese snacks for the week. Now I did have some leftover from last week, so I'm going to use that along with what I purchased for this week. And I just use sandwich bags to do this. And I prepare 5. I already have 1 bag here. And so this will make 5. And so what I do is I open all of them. And I make sure that I put 2 sticks of cheese in each one and about 10 to 15 pepperonis. This one is left over from last week. I only ate the pepperonis, so I am just going to add some more pepperonis to this because I still have the cheese. And I just eyeball it as far as how many pepperonis to add. About this much is fine. This is about 10. And I just dump it. And these are my snack baggies for the week. I put one in my lunch bag every day. I have these 2 cheeses left over from last week. They are 2 different types of cheeses, but it's okay. One is sharp cheddar and the other one I think is Colby Jack. So I'm just gonna put those in a bag together. And put another stack. Of pepperonis. Okay guys, so here are all of my snacks baggies for the week. Again, I am going to have barbecue pork rinds, and I also have the Gouda cheese, but I'm going to eat that at home so I can cut that on demand as I eat it. But these are the snacks that I'm going to pack in my lunch for this week. Okay guys, so the next meal I am going to start to prepare is one of my favorites, and it's just sausage with sauteed peppers and onions. So like I told you, I already purchased my peppers and onions pre-cut because I am lazy. And I always buy these types of sausages. I love them. So what I do is I take them out of the packaging and I slice them up, and then I add them to a saucepan. I cook the sausage first, and then I add the peppers and onions because they tend to soften a lot faster than the sausage cooks. So actually this sausage is fully cooked, but I like to brown it on the stove as well. So I am going to open and rinse off my sausage. Okay, so now we are going to slice the sausage, and I just slice it like so, all the way around. I don't like too large of slices, so I try to make them very, very similar in size. And usually with this meal, I can make 2 to 3 servings out of it. This is not a lot of veggies, so this will probably just be a 2-meal dish for this week, which is fine. And I also try not to eat something for something for lunch and the same thing for dinner, because I don't want to get tired of it. I'm not a person who really likes leftovers, so I try to avoid that by switching up my lunch and dinners every day. Okay guys, so I have successfully cut up all of my turkey sausage, and I am going to dump it in the frying pan now. And I have learned from making this dish over and over again that you do not need any oils, because there's going to be grease that cooks off of the sausage by itself. So I'm going to put this on the stove top, and I'm going to add a few seasonings, and then I'll add more seasonings once I add my vegetable and onion blend. Okay guys, let's go over to the stove, put it on. I'm going to turn it on like a medium setting. You guys can see all of my snacks over here. My pork skins, I love them. So I'm going to put it on between medium and high because I like for my sausage to get a little charred. And then these are the seasonings I'm going to use. I'm just going to use a little bit of Creole seasoning just because I ran out of the vegetable seasoning that I normally use. Some garlic powder and some black pepper. And I'm going to let this cook for probably about 5 minutes or so. Okay guys, it is time for the bacon to come out. As you can see, it looks like this. It looks so good. And I don't like for my bacon to be extra crispy coming out of the oven, only because I microwave it at work and it cooks it a little more, so I don't want it to be burnt. So I'm going to stick the bacon into a Tupperware container that has been lined with paper towels to catch the grease. And store it in the refrigerator along with having 2 boiled eggs. This is breakfast for the week. I do not toss out this fresh bacon grease. I use it for other recipes because having high fats are good on keto, so I try not to dispose of all of the bacon grease. Okay guys, so it's been about 5 minutes. Look how crispy these look. They smell divine. So now I am going to pour in my fajita blend veggies, and these are just red and green peppers with white onions. Sometimes I do red onions. It just depends on what the store has on hand, but this is what they had this week. And I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning to this and let it cook down a little more. I don't let this cook down too much because, again, I microwave it, and I do not want the veggies and onions to be really soggy. So you'll see that when I take it off, they still have a little crunch to them, but that's just because I microwave them when I'm ready to eat the meal. And I'm going to add the same seasoning, just garlic powder, Tony Chachere's Creole, and black pepper. Okay guys, so our sausage, peppers, and onions are complete. This is how I like to cook my peppers, as soft as I like to cook them, again, because I do microwave it at work and for dinner when I eat it. So I have 2 clean containers here, and like I said, I always only use 1 package of sausage, but sometimes the package of peppers and onions is a little larger than this, and I can get 3 servings out of this. This one was smaller, so I'm only going to get 2 servings, and I'll probably eat 1 for a dinner and 1 for a lunch, obviously. And I'm just going to portion it into the containers now. Okay guys, so the next thing we're going to prepare are these chicken wings right here. I did go ahead and thaw the whole bag just because, I don't know, I eat about 6 at a time usually for a meal, and it's not a whole lot in here, so that'll be maybe 3 meals I can get out of this. But I am going to make 2 different types of wings, and these I am going to cook in the air fryer on demand. And when I say on demand, meaning I can put them in the air fryer right before the meal or right before I go to work for my lunch. So these are the seasonings I'm going to be using. I'm going to do half of the ones with this Goya, I think it's Sazon seasoning. It tastes really good on meats. And the other half, I think I'm going to use some just Creole seasoning and season it that way. Now, the other seasonings that I definitely will be using on both types of chicken are a little bit of seasonal. I have this Grill Mates Montreal chicken seasoning. I have some garlic powder, a little bit of adobo, and black pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse off my chicken and clean it, and then I will bring it back to you guys in these 2 containers, and we will go ahead and season it up. Okay guys, so while the chicken is cleaning, I am going to do the part of meal prep that I absolutely hate, and that is shelling all 8 eggs that I have boiled. So I am somehow out of Tupperware containers that will fit all 8 eggs. I don't know where my Tupperware containers are going, so I'm gonna go pick up some more this afternoon. But until then, I'm just gonna put 4 in each of these sandwich bags and store them in the refrigerator. And guys, don't ask me why I hate shelling eggs. Maybe because I always make the deviled eggs for all of the holiday events for my family, and I have a large family. I hate shelling eggs. Like, I hate it. I usually do this under running water, but it's hard for me to film over there because I have dirty dishes. So I'm gonna do it here, and then I'm going to rinse off the eggs before I bag them up because I like to rinse my eggs off. Okay guys, so the next thing I am going to do is season both my types of chicken. And guys, I'm gonna forewarn you, I like my food very seasoned. So please do not go off in the comment section about I'm putting too much seasoning. I like my food seasoning. I like my food seasoned. Okay, so I think in this batch I'm gonna do this, and then in this batch I'm gonna add the Creole, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna start with this batch over here. And let's see, I'm gonna start off with some adobo. And again, I'm gonna be air frying these on demand, so I'm not gonna cook them right now. This is garlic powder, a little black pepper, some Montreal chicken seasoning. Found this in my cabinet. Why not use a little bit of it? Should be good. A little bit of seasoned all, just because I know adobo has salt in it already, so just a little bit of this, and about a packet and a half of the Goya sazon. I already had a packet here, and I'm gonna let these marinate until I'm ready to cook them on demand. I think that's enough. So probably about one packet of this actually. I already had half a packet opened. And guys, I'm just going to mix this around so that they get evenly coated. And this is how they would look. This is about 8 wings. And I will put the top on them and put them in the fridge. Okay, and for our next batch, I am going to instead be using some Creole seasoning. I'm gonna put some of this on there. A little bit of pepper. Some garlic powder. A little bit of Montreal chicken. Some adobo. And a little bit of, excuse me, and a little bit of seasonal, just a little bit of this. Okay, so now I'm going to mix this around so that they all get evenly coated. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more seasoning to the other side of those. right, and these are going to be going in the fridge as well. Okay guys, so I am at work and I have these egg, bacon, cheese, and spinach bites. I did not record me making them. It was really late last night and I forgot to, but this is going to be my breakfast today. I'm just going to have 2 of them and I'm going to pop them in the microwave. Happy Monday! Okay guys, it is Monday evening. It's about 8 p.m. I am still at work. I've been working really late, so I just have some sauteed peppers and onions and also turkey sausage for dinner and some water. Okay guys, so it is Monday night. I'm just getting home. It's 9:45. I'm preheating my air fryer for about 3 minutes, and then I am going to go ahead and make these wings for lunch tomorrow, and then for dinner tomorrow I will probably, I don't know, make something else. Maybe I will make some tilapia for tomorrow dinner, but I will show you everything. This typically heats up for 3 minutes and then it is ready, and I put my chicken on 390 here. As you guys can see, it has heated up. I just sprayed it with a little bit of cooking spray and that's heated up. So now I'm going to place some of these wings into the air fryer. And this is my first time actually making the wingettes, so I don't know how many I can fit, but I'm just going to try to fit as much as possible. And I'm going to stick it back in the air fryer. And I'm going to hit start. And I'm going to let it do its thing for about half this amount of time. And then I'm going to flip it halfway through. I still have one more piece of chicken. And I decided that I'm not going to do fish for dinner. I'm going to do pork chops. And since I thought I'd see, I'm just going to go ahead and cook 2. Hopefully they both fit at the same time. But for right now, I'm going upstairs to change my clothes and get prepared for bed while this is running. Okay guys, so for my 2 sides, tomorrow I'm going to have this Tuscan seasoned broccoli. I found this at the grocery store this past weekend and thought it was good, or thought it looked good. And then I have some leftover green beans that I'm going to reheat and reuse those as well. So I'll have chicken wings with one of these, and then I'll have a pork chop with one of these. Okay guys, so I'm going to check on the chicken. I'm going to pause it here. I hear it frying. It's been about half the time, so I'm going to check on it. It looks like it's doing good, so I'm going to let it keep going. Okay guys, so my wings are done and my green beans are in the container. I picked up this wing sauce from the grocery store this past weekend. It doesn't have any carbs or anything in it, no sugars. So I'm going to put some of this in a little container just in case I want to dip some of my chicken in it. I'll also bring me a little bit of ranch just in case I don't like this because I've never tried it. And then I do have my broccoli here already cooked, and I have put both of the pork chops and one last piece of chicken in here. And I am going to go ahead and turn that on and let it cook. Okay guys, so my dinner for tomorrow is ready. I just air fried a pork chop and some seasoned broccoli, and then I went ahead and air fried a second pork chop because I thawed them out together. And then these are some of the leftover the extra wings, and there's one last large wing that's in there finishing up now. And this is it, and I am headed to bed, guys. Okay guys, it is Tuesday, and I just warmed up my breakfast: 2 strips of bacon and 2 boiled eggs with salt and pepper. Okay guys, so it is Tuesday, March 5th. It's 9:59 p.m. I'm just getting home about 10 minutes ago. I just cleaned out my air fryer from last night, and I'm going to go ahead and air fry these wings that I seasoned with you guys earlier in the week. It's about that time. So I've already cleaned out my air fryer, sprayed it with some cooking spray. Now I am going to turn it on, and I am going to start it and preheat it for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to add my chicken wings. These are the only things that I am going to cook tonight because I already have my dinner for tomorrow, which is going to be some of the sausage, peppers, and onions, and I already have my bacon and eggs for breakfast. So this and some leftover broccoli will be my lunch. So I have preheated the air fryer and I put all my wings in. It's about 8 wings, I guess, and 7 wings or 8 wings, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in now. I'm going to hit start, and about halfway through I'll flip them and then probably flip them one more time. But for right now I'm going to go upstairs and get ready for bed, and I will be back I don't know, in about 8 minutes or so. Hey guys, so it has been about 17 minutes on this side. I'm going to flip them and cook them a little longer on the next side, and then they'll be done and ready for me to eat tomorrow. Okay guys, it's Wednesday, so I'm gonna have my bacon and 2 boiled eggs. Actually today I have 3 slices of bacon, just because I had a lot of extra bacon cooked and I'm feeling a little bit hungry, so I decided to have 3 slices today. Okay guys, so it's Wednesday night around 7:30. I'm still at work, and this is what I'm having for dinner: the sauteed peppers and onions with the sausage. Okay guys, so it is Thursday evening at 8:20, and I'm about to have this chicken salad from Sam's Club for dinner. I just got back from therapy and I'm tired and I don't feel like preparing anything, so I'm going to just have some chicken salad. Okay guys, so it is Friday and I'm about to eat my breakfast. I have bacon and eggs. Today I gave myself 3 slices of bacon because I'll probably skip lunch. I'm getting off around 1 o'clock today, so I'm about to eat my breakfast.